And we're live. Hello, everybody. My name is Jamie, and with me is Daniela DeCastro, psychic medium. Most of you will know her. Divine Messages by Daniela.com. That is Daniela's website where she does different types of reading sessions, psychic, mediumship, chakra balancing, etc.
Energy work,
Energy
healing.
work,
Yeah.
many things. And today we're on the live, and the reason I'm talking, we can clear in just a moment. But soon Daniela will jump in. But the reason for the live today is because we are announcing something brand new, and here's the link. It's Divine Teaching by Daniela.com. So what's that? It is Daniela's new members area. It's private, exclusive content for subscribers to Divine Teaching by Daniela. And there's really nice, rich content. Not saying that there isn't on the main website that you already have, because yes, there is. But this is like, really good in-depth information. And so I'm going to go over the membership benefits. I'm also going to share my screen, and we're going to look at Divine Teaching by Daniela. We're going to talk about the sign up, and we're going to talk about what you get in the membership. And then I'm done. So let me just share my screen. Share screen. And seeing as this is live, if there's any questions, please type them in the comments and I will get to them and answer them. So meanwhile, I'm going to present the membership area. So you go to divineteachingbydaniela.com. Ignore this black bar up here. That's because I'm logged into the back end of the website, so you won't see that. And this is what you see. This is the homepage. This is public. Everyone sees it. So you see what the benefits are and everything else. So I'm going to talk about sign up in a second. But before I do, let me tell you what's included in the membership. So membership is $19 per month. Now, important at this point to tell you, you sign up, you can cancel at any time. It's very easy to do that. You go into your account dashboard. It's so easy. I don't even need to show you. You can cancel it. You can disable auto renew. But for as long as you're a member, it's $19 per month. It's just automatically taken from the same card that you sign up with. And what you get is you get a library of content that you can't access unless you sign up. So there's all kinds of categories. So Daniela is writing about angels, crystals, recipes. Help me out here, Daniela. What
Well,
else are you
right
writing about?
now, also more in-depth rituals to do things like the moon cycles, but also I'm interested in developing like coursework as well for like
Mhm.
pagan rituals, things like that. But I want to go in depth on the crystals and how we can use them to create crystal grids, to work with them for healing, for manifesting, all manner of things. So more in depth than what I've done in the past. And the other thing, like right now, I'm doing research, in-depth research on the archangels, but I'm going to be doing the ascended masters. So just a whole slew of things. You
Yeah.
were asking more detail. I just have more of my thoughts here. Things about lucid dreaming, creating bagwas, and a class on abundance. But I'm really just, and you guys are part of it, so you can make suggestions too.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, the great thing
Oh, and
about
your part
this,
too, though. I
oh
meant to.
yeah. I'm a contributor to the library of content. I'm a CBT, cognitive behavioral therapy therapist. So I'm going to be contributing psychological. Basically the theme is emotional well-being. Okay, so the great thing about this membership is the fact that what will happen is when you sign up, you'll go in and you'll see stuff. There's a good bit of stuff in there, which I'm going to show you in just a moment. But new stuff is added on a weekly basis. So you're going to want to stick around, hold on to your membership because there's always going to be new stuff. So you're never going to get to the end of it. Right. Also, yeah, sorry, you're going to add
Actually,
something?
well, because I'm looking at the interviews and already, even though we just started, we have one with remember with Sarah. So
Mm-hmm.
that was a really interesting one.
Mm-hmm.
She uses a healing modality of body code, and we're gonna have her back on too. And she was talking about being in the energy of neutrality, which is extremely important. So you can see a trailer to this on my YouTube channel. But if you want to watch the in-depth interview, that you would have to sign up. I did an interview with C.B. Bjork on tarot, like the I guess, introduction to
Mhm,
tarot.
mhm.
So he tells us about that. Not published yet because we just opened up. I don't want to jam pack too much at once. I want to like each week add things onto it from the different categories. The other thing that we already have that's not on yet, but we have it done, is an interview on fairies with an expert, Catherine Bjork, on elementals and things like that. So that's I did you enjoy that one?
I did,
I really
I did.
enjoyed doing the interview.
Mhm.
So I
And
have
that's being added soon.
soon, and like I have people lined up for giving. I'm going to do something on near death experiences, interviewing people that have had those experiences. There's another one working with somebody who's a chiropractor, and she's into the metaphysical things as well, and seeing how the two of them will impact us.
Mhm.
So we have a lot of great content coming up. The what we didn't mention are the lives. We
Yeah, I was
just
about
did.
to.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Go
No,
ahead.
no, 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 it's okay. No, what I was going to say is that this is like this on its own is worth the $19 per month. But what really, 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 really sells it is the fact that you're going to join a private Facebook group, which is for the members only, it's by invite only. When you get in, we're doing weekly lives, and what you get is, if obviously when we get really big, then it's going to be a bit more difficult, but you get a mini reading at least twice a month, because you're going to do a psychic mini reading live once a month, and a
Right.
mediumship once a month.
And then a Q&A.
Yeah.
Like, that's not psychic, it's not medium, it's metaphysical, like
Hmm.
how-tos or just asking questions as
Hmm.
because this is supposed to be for you to develop, to grow, like psychic development and more. But I did want to mention for those who are watching, we're going to have one lucky winner get a mini reading on this live. So stay with us until the end. So maybe you'll be the lucky person.
Hmm.
You're back.
That's okay. Yeah. So, by the way, let me just mention that if anyone has commented thus far on the live, um, I'm not in the screen, so once I finish this quick presentation, I'll see your comment and reply. Okay, so yeah, the lives in itself is huge value. So you're going to get the lives, you're going to get the content. There's going to be occasional promos for private one-to-one readings, which will happen every once in a while, but that's exclusive to members. So the membership is packed with value. Okay, so let's have a little peek inside the membership. We've got a peek inside tab up here on the menu, which is public, but I'm going to show you the members' content, some of it, because obviously I'm logged in, and just to kind of see, right? So when you sign up, you'll go to a thank you page, and then what you want to do is, once you're signed in, you come to members content, and that's where you're going to get everything. It tells you the link to join the private Facebook group. There's also a referral program, and here's a video how to. So if you really like the content and you want to recommend a friend, then you can give them your private link, and then you're going to get discounts on your monthly fee. All right. So here you got categories, so you can navigate to a category. So, for example, let's say you want to watch the live archives, you just click that category, it takes you down to that section of the page. We've got two there, right? And so here's everything. As we've got healing and releasing, we've got ebooks. There's new stuff going to be added all the time. So there's a wealth of content here. All right, and it's as easy as that. It's a very easy membership area to use, because you literally, once you're signed in, you just go to members content, and if you can either browse and see what catches your eye, or if you want to look at most recent, you got the 6 most recent things published right here. So for example, here's a recipe, right? Really good recipe. I ate this food. This food on the plate here in the thumbnail. I actually ate that, and it was very good. So yeah, the body is very important for sort of spiritual. Um, that goes without saying. So these are recipes that are really going to enhance your health, which is in turn going to enhance everything else in your life. So here's the
Your
recipe right here.
energy, clarity.
Hmm.
It helps with my joints. I don't know. You're too young. So, but it helps with
Mhm.
joints, and really clearing up the brain fog. It's delicious, and it really gives you a huge boost of energy.
Mm, that's
Yeah.
right. So to sign up, you would click this sign up button, but there's sign up buttons all over the site. So you find a place to sign up, you sign up. Now, once you've signed up, you can set yourself a username and password. Or you can, if you don't, it will just send you a link to your email and then you click the link and then you get in. But I've set this up so that once you signed up, it will keep you signed in. Once you sign in, it will keep you signed in. So you don't have to keep signing in over and over and over again. Now, the system's probably not perfect because I've recently developed it, but I've tested it. Everything works really well. And of course, you only have to send a message if there's any problems whatsoever. So what I would say is give it a try because it is packed with value. You've got the lives, which is even more value on top. It's, everyone that's in already, I think, is enjoying the content, enjoying the lives. So give it a try. And that's really the end of my presentation. I'm going to stop sharing my screen.
But
And then,
also, you said one of the things included discount, unless I missed it, discount on like every now and then, I don't know how often, a discount code will be sent to the members to receive a right, like
Mhm.
20% off a session.
Mm,
So
that's
for
right.
private readings and things like that. Because when we are on the lives, it's not private. If you want to go more in depth, these are mini readings. If you want to go more in depth, then that's when you book me privately. Especially like there's a lot of people hurting because they miss, you know, it's unfortunate last several years we've lost a lot of loved ones and people are hurting with missing them. And I highly recommend, I'm not putting a plug in for myself because I really love teaching. This is my passion. This is something that I've wanted to do since I hired Jamie years ago. I wanted to teach, I wanted to share this because it's very empowering. But when we are missing a deceased loved one, it really helps to get a mediumship reading. I would say right off the bat is to know that they still exist. Because even though I lost people when I was a little girl, like 4 years old, there's nothing quite like losing either your partner or your parents, a child, like that. There is no separation, right? And when I lost my dad, it was the first really the closest person for many years. Well, yeah, that's the truth. So when I lost him, think knowing that I'm a medium, I really thought that I would sense it. I thought he would start talking to me, something, because some people do have those experiences. And it was silence. And that was a very tough hit because it just made me very confused. Like, how come other dead people my whole life have been talking to me? My dad dies and nothing. Nothing. So, what I didn't realize at that time, because granted that was like a long time ago, about 20 years ago, what I didn't realize was they need to learn how to talk to mediums. So, the very first time, because that couple of days after my dad died, because there was still a hospital bed in his bedroom, and I fell asleep crying on his bed because I felt nothing. And that's a terrifying thing when you love someone and you think that they cease to exist. Like once they close their eyes, go to the permanent sleep, that's it. Their life is over and there's nothing more. And that's not the truth at all. So when I fell asleep, I was shocked because my dad came to me, but his grandmother, who he was very close to, was standing behind him. And she was a very tall woman. And she was dressed in very dark clothing and everything. And I didn't see her clearly, but I knew exactly who she was. And she died when my dad was 12 years old. My dad had me at almost 40. So she was the one that brought him forward to show him the ropes. And the thing is, what was shocking, my dad was a teenager. That's how he chose to show up. And he was wearing jeans, which I'm not used to seeing my dad in jeans, a white t-shirt like Fonzie, a leather jacket, sneakers. It was so out of character. My father was a New York City police officer and everything, former military. I was so not used to the thug. And when I woke up, and I wish I would have said hello to my great grandmother, but I was so excited to see my dad. I just grabbed him and was crying and saying, "Dad, Dad, I miss you, I miss you." And then when I woke up, I went out and talked to my mom, and my elder sister was there, and my mom said that's exactly how your father dressed at that time period when he was like 19 years old or 18, 19, and, I didn't know that my dad had a motorcycle and stuff like that. So it really was shocking because they will choose what age they wanna come through. So that's why I think it's important. If you're missing a deceased loved one and there's so many unanswered questions, or you just wanna reach out to them, please don't hesitate. I really think it will do your heart some good. So,
Yeah,
but
hello, Jen.
so
Just
Jen's
catching up
on.
on the comments now. So, hi, Jen. Thanks for saying hello. And yeah, we got your membership notification, so welcome. And Amanda is asking that are our Facebook lives scheduled or random?
I Do
Okay.
you wanna answer?
No, go ahead.
Okay, I wanna ask her if she's talking about this one because I scheduled this, I think yesterday,
Hmm.
last night for us because 'cause we're 5 hours ahead. But this is we're explaining Divine Teachings by Daniela, and I think Amanda jumped on late. So Amanda, if you go back in the recording, we have things like very healthy recipes. We're doing Facebook Lives in a private group, the members area. So, we're doing that every Saturday and one Wednesday. Go ahead.
Yeah. Oh no, she is asking about the ones
Yes,
in.
they're not
Uh,
random.
yeah, yeah, they're scheduled. Although, and also not only that, but we announce them in the Facebook group. So you go into the Facebook group as soon as you sign up, you get an invite, you join. It's our little close knit community, nice and cozy, and you get notifications to say, "Hey,
We're
we're going
going
live
live
right
in about
now."
an hour. We're going
Yeah,
live in 10 minutes.
yeah.
And also, there's a schedule. And so far from the feedback from the members, Saturday mornings for you guys seem to work. Oh, excellent. Thank you. So what we're doing, because of the 5 hours, I'm trying to figure out when's a good time for you guys. So um what I found, it seemed like it was pretty successful to go
Mhm,
10 o'clock on a Saturday morning.
mhm.
Last week we did it, I think it was 12 o'clock or something like that, and it was too late for you guys. Or no, what was it, 2 o'clock in the afternoon on a
Mhm.
Saturday? And that's why we accidentally went public. But it just seems like it's in the middle of a Saturday. If you guys prefer 9 o'clock in the morning for your time, let me know. I'll adjust my schedule. I just don't want to be doing it 2 o'clock for us. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Because even 7 p.m. would be kind of late for us to be doing. It would be midnight that we would be starting. And
Mhm.
the issue with that is I can't bring my energy back down. I get really hyper. It's kind of a DeCastro thing. I think we're hyper to begin with, but then when you start doing energy work, we get really crazy. So, are there any more questions about the membership? Um, Otherwise, I think it looks like Jen was the first one on this.
Mhm.
So, and Jen signed up today, but she was a
Mhm.
little bit late. Well, she was late for the private members area. So I'd like to answer some questions for Jen. Jen, do you have anything for me? Do you think there's some kind of delay? So,
I think so.
what else could we talk about, like until we get a question for the
Yeah.
mini reading? Because I want to do the mini reading. Okay. How
Oh,
is my dad?
okay.
Okay. In God's white light, the highest and greatest good of all. Is Jen's dad present? Okay. It's not him speaking because I heard yes he is. So I asked, is he present? And I heard yes he is. I didn't hear yes I am. Yes he is. And thank you for watching, Shayla. All right, so in God's white light, the highest and greatest good of all, is Jen's dad doing all right? Okay, Jen, when I asked if he's doing all right now, I got an answer, but I also got a mini movie, and my impression was this was his mental state, when he arrived. Because I heard yes, he is now, but um to me, there was like a little bit of fog. I don't feel mental clarity. Did your father have some kind there's one or two things going on because I'm trying to figure out, I'm in his energy. One or two things. Near the end of his life, he either had, like, say, dementia, Alzheimer's, or in his life, there was, like, he so much that, because I'm not sure why it seems so fuzzy. I don't know if there was too much on his mind, like, "I gotta tie up loose ends, I gotta fix things, like, prepare things." So I don't know if that's why it feels so foggy. To me, it seems like he might not have been okay.
It was very foggy before going.
Okay, so there was definitely something going on with his brain, because to me, that's what it feels like, and it's also his eyes. Yeah, he struggled with reality before passing. Okay, here's the other thing, not just his brain, because 'cause I'm seeing it in my eyes. So I don't know if that means he doesn't know what's clear of what's real, or if he was also having vision problems. Um, do you know what I mean? Because there's a certain amount of, cloudiness. So I don't know if that's cataracts or just all the distortions in his mind. He couldn't tell what was going on, but it feels very lost. It's odd. Somebody's talking to me, and I don't know why he's not talking to me personally. It's like somebody's telling me about him. Okay.
Sorry.
Okay, delusional thought. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Yeah, it definitely seems like because I heard that he was afraid. I don't know if that makes any sense to you. No, this is oh, it could be Anne talking to me? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, it's so odd. Normally the deceased talk to me. Instead, somebody's talking about him to me. But they said he was present. Like, yes, he's there, but he's not the one doing the talking. Oh, that's funny. He just said something. I just want to verify those. Yeah, it's your dad saying it. I just wanted to make sure because I heard someone else. It was definitely a different energy and it sounded like a man this time. And what did he just tell me? Like he's uncomfortable with this. Like just like that when I said, I don't understand why he's not speaking. He's not comfortable with this. Okay, it's so funny. Now he's speaking for himself and he said, "Tell her I love her and I'm okay now. She was worried about me." He's also saying she felt lost without me. I'm sorry, kiddo. I'm sorry I left you then, and I'm sorry I left you now. I don't know if that makes any sense to you. I feel like he's talking about two different time periods. So let me just check one more thing. In God's white light, and the highest and greatest good of all, is and present. I don't know. Again, yes, she is. Um, but I don't understand why she's not like she was talking before, and I'll even ask. God's white light and the highest and greatest good of all. Was that Anne speaking earlier for Jen's dad? Yes. Yeah, I agree, Jen. And God's white light and the highest and greatest good of all. Anne. Anne's telling me to tell you, tell her it's all right. It's okay. She knows what I'm talking about. That's what she's saying. Do you understand what Anne's saying to you? And God's white light and the highest and greatest good of all. Anne, are you at peace now? She's saying, yes, she's at peace. It was getting very hard. It was getting difficult to move around. I really started to slow down and weaken, like break down. Okay. It's like two separate things. On a physical realm, she felt very alone, but she didn't. Um, the veil was very thin, it seems, as the slow descent, and it seems like spirit, her loved ones, she was connecting with them more and more. She's saying my dreams, connecting with them more and more, and I could feel them. She was able, so she felt alone from, say, human beings, physical human beings, but she felt surrounded by love. She wasn't alone. Let's see. Yes, very difficult. Yes, her feet. Okay, yes, she was having a hard time getting around, and she did feel somewhat isolated. She's saying from humanity. I'm not sure, like what I'm seeing, her like in a chair inside her home, looking out the window, and it's weird. It's like she knew the world was changing and she lost her place in it. It just didn't feel right anymore. I don't belong here. Things have just changed too much. Wasn't a good match anymore. Okay. Oh, okay, that's why she was surrounded by loved ones, her son who passed and her husband. Got it. Okay. Okay, a lot of yeses. It's better than no's. So, so let me just see what else is going on. And is there anything else? Okay, that was a lot. It's, I think what she was saying is tell her that I'm at peace now. I'm good. And she's showing me she's very young and she's wearing this really pretty dress that you might wear on a Sunday to church. It's like a summer dress. Oh, I think they call it a sundress. And it's so pretty. And she's like dancing around. She's showing me, I think the whole point of this, because she's dancing around, but she's light on her feet like a dancer. Like she's really light on her feet, bouncing around. And I think she's showing me her agility. That's what I think her message is. Like she's doing so well now. She feels so light. And she's twirling around like in the sun. She really loves the sun. Um, I feel like that's a huge thing for her, the energy. She needs it. It makes her happy. But she's young. She's saying, I've gone back to my youth. It- oh, yes, she lived in Florida. Do you have any idea, like, at when I know that you knew her older, but was dancing a thing for her? It just seems like she's so free. That's what it seems more of like just somebody in a field because that's where she's dancing. It's not like real dancing, it's more like almost like a ballerina hopping around. So she's just okay. She said, tell her I love her and she was a daughter to me. And she's letting you know I will be waiting for you when it's your turn. It just seems like she's like one of your soul family. Let's see, yes. Okay. So you're understanding her message to you. She definitely, I'm looking at the young woman, she loves light. She's very carefree. Okay. Okay. She she's saying that like the family members, like they're all together, and she said it's been a joyous reunion. Let me see. So, Jen, I hope that helps. Um, Jackie, I apologize. Only one person. I was giving away one free reading because we're promoting my what is Divine Teachings by Daniela, and it's a $19 a month membership where you can thank you for putting that back up there, where you can join. We do a Saturday reading, mini readings, but this one only one special winner is going to get a reading. So we've done 30 minutes and we just finished working an hour on a private members area. So we're jumping off for today.
Mhm.
So thank you everyone for watching and joining. Again, go look at Divine Teachings by Daniela to just see what you can receive from it, including discounts on private readings, weekly lives. So let's see. Oh, look at that. The membership is worth every cent. You get more than that monthly price in a day. I love you too, Laura. It's been a long time. So everyone have a great day. Bye-bye. And we're probably going to keep doing this to get the word out about divine teachings. And each time that we will give this like a talk on divine teaching, we'll give one not private, one free mini reading. So Jen, I hope you enjoyed your reading and I will see you next Sunday, Jen. Or no, Wednesday. We're going to be doing a live this Wednesday on your topic.
Is it? Or is it the meditation? I'm not sure.
This Wednesday is you.
Okay, awesome. I'm excited.
But tell them one more time what you're doing.
Oh, okay, yeah. So basically in the members area, I cover like the psychology aspect because that's what I'm trained in. And so I'm going to be talking about emotional well-being and you know, everything that involves.
So we're doing live this Wednesday and every Saturday. I apologize if I said Sunday, every Saturday. But we're still in the growing stages. So we're not sure about like if people are like if 95% of the group are like Sundays, damn it. We'll negotiate. Okay. So have a great day. Bye bye.